Hi everyone, my name is Sister Linda Hatton. I'm a servant of the Holy Heart of Mary, and I'm currently residing in a small rural community in Illinois by the name of Beaverville. And it's an honor to serve in Beaverville and the rural communities around that area of Illinois because our sisters for many years had a boarding school in Beaverville. It's no longer there. A boarding school for women and a day school for boys and girls. And our sisters have a cemetery. Our cemetery is in Beaverville. So it's kind of nice to be in that center of the whole tradition of our sisters in Illinois. What I'd like to share with you today is kind of my journey of working with women as part of my ministry. It's kind of an incidental part of my ministries. It's as I reflect back, I think, oh, how often I've worked with women. And one story I like to share is when I was stationed in Chicago in very early years of my ministry, and I worked in this parish called St. Gall on the southwest side of Chicago, and I taught in the school, and then I moved into parish ministry. And one of the things that we decided was a need was to have the children grow in their liturgical life and want to come to Mass with their families. So we started what we called a children's liturgy. It was really a family liturgy. And this took place every Sunday. And to prepare for that, we had a group of women that came together, and these women were mothers of small children. They're basically working from their homes, raising their children, and we gathered to talk about and plan the liturgy with the celebrant and how best to share the Word of God with the children that day and how to carry that out throughout the liturgy. We choose the music and any environmental aspects that would help bring this about too. And we just had a wonderful time and a very creative experience. We worked with priests that were just as excited to do this as the women were. But what took place was a building of a community of women and this was about 45 years ago, and that community of support still exists today. And the other thing that resulted from this little close-knit group of women working together was a growing in their own spirituality and a desire to serve the church in a more professional way. And so one of these women went on to get a degree in theology. She actually took my job when I left the parish. She became a pastoral minister in the parish. She went on to be in campus ministry and a director of spiritual ministries. And it kind of took root in that experience of all of us working together. Another woman in the group served as a parish minister for many years. Another woman went on to work with the Archdiocese of Chicago in music and liturgy. And another woman she and her husband became very active in Cursillo movement. So from that experience of working with women, the growth that takes place from very simple ways, I think is a sign of how the Spirit continues to work in the lives of people who are open to the workings of the Spirit. So I thank you for listening to my little episode, and God bless you all in your journey.